Something's off. You can feel it, can't you? Like a nervous laughter echoing in a half-empty room. The economy, they say, is booming, record profits, a bull market charging ahead. Yet something feels precarious. The ground feels shaky, like a tightrope walk over a very long drop. We're told to be optimistic, to celebrate the gains, but the smiles feel strained. The applause sounds hollow, because beneath the surface, a deep unease festers. A gnawing suspicion that all of this, is too good to be true. For years, central banks have been our financial wizards. They've slashed interest rates, pumped trillions into the system. Like a magician conjuring doves from thin air, they've created an illusion of prosperity. Debt has become a way of life. Mortgages, student loans, credit cards, all readily available at rock-bottom rates. This easy money has inflated asset prices, stocks, bonds, real estate, all soaring to dizzying heights. But this isn't real growth. It's a sugar rush, a temporary high. And like all highs, it's inevitably followed by a crash. Look closer, and you'll see the cracks in the facade. The gap between the haves and the have-nots has become a chasm. CEOs rake in record bonuses, while workers struggle to afford rent. The stock market may be booming, but wages remain stagnant. Millions work multiple jobs just to make ends meet. This isn't a thriving economy. It's a rigged system designed to benefit the few at the expense of the many. It's a system teetering on the brink, held together by duct tape and wishful thinking. And the whispers are getting louder, whispers of a coming crash, a reckoning, a bursting of the bubble. Economists warn of unsustainable debt levels. Investors fret over inflated asset prices. The average person feels it in their gut. Something is deeply wrong. This fear, it's palpable. It seeps into our daily lives, our conversations, our dreams. It's there in the worried glances exchanged at the gas pump, in the sleepless nights spent staring at the ceiling. The weight of what if. What if I lose my job? What if I can't afford my rent? What if the stock market crashes, wiping out my savings? These what ifs weigh heavy on our minds. They gnaw at our sense of security, our hope for the future. The constant barrage of bad news doesn't help. Every day, headlines scream of inflation, recession, and economic turmoil. It's enough to make anyone want to crawl into bed and pull the covers over their head. We are a generation on edge. This is the reality for millions, particularly for younger generations. Saddled with student loan debt, priced out of the housing market, they're staring down a future that feels increasingly precarious. Is it any wonder that anxiety and depression are on the rise? We've become a society on edge, trapped in a cycle of fear and uncertainty. We're working longer hours for less pay with no end in sight. The American dream, once a beacon of hope, now feels like a cruel joke. The price of illusion. But amidst the fear, a glimmer of understanding. This manufactured prosperity, this illusion of stability has come at a steep price. We've sacrificed our environment, our communities, and our very souls in pursuit of endless economic growth. We've bought into the myth that more is always better, that our worth is measured by our bank accounts, our possessions, our place on the economic ladder. And in doing so, we've lost sight of what truly matters: family, faith, and respect to one another. Beyond the facade. It's time to see through the facade, to acknowledge that the current system is unsustainable both economically and morally. We can't continue down this path of rampant consumerism, environmental degradation, and widening inequality. The good news is, awareness is the first step towards change. By acknowledging the problem, by refusing to be silenced, we can begin to imagine a different future. A future where prosperity is shared, not hoarded. How to deal with the strength of shared anxiety. Our shared anxiety, as suffocating as it can be, is also a source of strength. It binds us together, fuels our desire for change. We are not alone in our fear, our frustration, our yearning for something better. This shared experience, this collective awakening, has the power to ignite a movement demanding a fairer, more just and sustainable economic system. A system that works for everyone, not just the privileged few. But wait, there is a seed of hope. The road ahead will be long and arduous. There will be setbacks and challenges. But amidst the uncertainty, a seed of hope takes root. The hope that arises from collective action, from the unwavering belief in our ability to create a better world. We, the people, have the power to rewrite the rules, to build an economy that prioritizes people and the planet over profit. The time for complacency is over. The time for action is now. Let's get to work. Share this video so more people can stop for 5 minutes and re-evaluate their lives and what they are living for. Please subscribe and let us all reflect together.